Okay, so it looks like, according to several news outlets, as of today, March 6th, Wednesday, March 6th, it appears that R. Kelly was arrested a few hours ago again. This is after the woman that everybody's talking about on social media that bailed him out. She spent $100,000 of her money to bail him out. I don't know how that works. I don't know if she's going to get her money back. Apparently, Chicago and the state of Illinois, but definitely Chicago does not have bail bondsmen. So the fact that they have him in custody, she might be getting her money back. That's just when they put up money like that, they might be basically like a surety as a guarantee that he could go to, that he'll show up at court. But now that he's in custody of Cook County, and this is according to the AP, this is the Associated Press right here. R. Kelly goes back to jail, says he took risks with that interview that went viral the other day. He did a interview with Gail the other day, and experts said his appearance was also risky, and it could backfire if it gives prosecutors more information to use against him at trial. That's why most defense attorneys urge clients to keep quiet. Yeah, they say over and over what you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. And this is something that he did. This was a nationally televised interview. So, yeah, that was absolutely risky. And it was pretty pathetic, man. I know even people who are strong against R. Kelly, they felt bad for him in that interview. He broke down crying. Apparently, he stormed out. He yelled at Gail. I had a picture of that. Now, this is according to local CBS News in Chicago. R. Kelly taken into custody following the child support hearing, March 6, 2019. R&B singer R. Kelly has been taken into custody in connection with his child support hearing Wednesday, according to Cook County Sheriff. And he is ordered. Kelly appeared before a judge for a child support case in which he owes more than $190,000. He would need to pay $161,000 to be released, according to the sheriff's office. And apparently, he's not going to have any problem raising that if GoFundMe or whatever, apparently, it's quite a few women and other types of supporters that really do not want him in jail. They don't want him to go down for this. And me personally, I was upset about this situation from the very beginning. Ever since Aaliyah, you could kind of understand that. He wasn't that old at the time, and he married her. So, most people probably just was hopeful that it was, maybe a loving relationship. Maybe he was going to take real good care of his wife. Apparently, it didn't turn out like that. And, I've never supported R. Kelly. Never was a big fan of his in any capacity. And sexual abuse case did upset me. But I'm of the mindset that I would rather him get some help. I would rather him get some kind of mental help. And maybe he could one day write a book about this and help other people. Apparently, he's a victim of child sexual abuse himself. According to his brother, they were both abused by their older sister. And what sounds like a pretty horrible case to me. I definitely have compassion. I definitely feel for him because, I was also abused by a female when I was very young, when I was about 5 years old growing up in Chicago. Um, According to the details, my case wasn't as bad. It didn't happen repeatedly to me. It was a one-time situation. But the bad thing about that, when you introduce a child to sex like that, now they become sexual beings. Even though they don't have a sex drive because they haven't gone through puberty yet, they have sexual knowledge, or as they used to say, carnal knowledge. And once a child has that knowledge, they're going to pass it on to other children. It's like pretty much like any other communicable disease, whatever. It's like any other disease like that that's contagious. It goes from one child to the next and to the next, and children should not be exposed to that. So, I would love for him to get help, and I would love to see maybe he becomes an advocate against child sexual abuse. But at the same time, I'm definitely not one of these guys of the mindset that just, let sleeping dogs lie or let things go on as they were. It's not up to me at all. Like I said, if it was up to me, he would probably be in the hospital right now getting evaluated by a doctor. But again, this is according to Fox 32 News. Several outlets are reporting it. Yahoo News is also reporting it. R. Kelly arrested after failing to pay child support, again from today. And I have the links to all these stories. I already showed that CBS Local News, the Associated Press, Fox News is reporting the same thing. R. Kelly was taken into custody today in Cook County. And yeah, that's about it. So it's about 5 or 6 links I'm gonna have with this video. And I don't know what to say about this situation. Apparently, I'm not the judge. It's not up to me. And I can't believe it, but I actually have a lot of sympathy for this guy now. And I also have sympathy for that woman that bailed him out. She spent all that money to get him out of jail, and he was only out since the 25th. So what is that? About 10 days? And not only did she bail him out, but it looks like her businesses are really suffering. Looks like her daycare center is going to be shut down. And only time will tell how this pans out, man. Let me know what you think in the comments.